Welcome to another exciting episode of the $1 Million Peddlers. I'm Paper Guy.
I'm Mr. Magazine.
And it's the Hump Day Happy Hour Salute. And today we actually did enjoy it.
I'm surprised. Very happy.
We actually did 2 shots, low proof. Rattlesnake, Rosie's, chocolate, peanut butter pie, bourbon cream. And it was actually really, really good.
It was.
And
I'm a peanut butter lover, so it worked out good. I'm fasting, but nothing. I can take liquid.
That was the reason why I bought that.
Yeah, appreciate it. Thank you.
We got a few people in here.
All right. Well, we got a new member. Super Samuel's in the house. How's it going?
Thank you for being a member.
Triple F's here, like
and
always.
Triple F will be on the show in March. I got to check the calendar exactly when, but he will be in the show in March. And a little behind the scenes, we shot a Bolo video today, and one of the items in the Bolo video was Pogs. So I know Fossil Forward Finds does well with Pogs. So do check his channel out.
I'm sure he got more somewhere hiding out.
There you go.
Let's see, Mr. Hot Wheels, always in the house. How's it going? PM Don is here.
Hi. And thank you for being a member.
Awesome Antiquarian.
Thank you for being a member.
Popular Pudding's here.
Thank you for being a member.
Awesome Adrian's here.
Thank you for being a member. You actually give Chuck something that doesn't taste like. Well, that's a little later in the show.
In our defense, neither of us know what butt tastes like. Does that mean someone else does?
I'll leave my personal life out of it.
La Lovely's back. How's it going?
Thank you for being a member.
Awesome, Eric.
Back in Rochester, New York. There you are.
Good for you. Yeah.
Exactly.
That's all we got.
All right, we're going to start the show as we always do, asking everybody how their sales were.
So Amazon was average, and now it's really picking up. We've been doing over 100 items a day in Amazon for the last few days, which is really good. Can't argue with that. The Shopify site's doing amazing. DVD site's doing amazing. eBay was total complete crap for 3 or 4 days. I didn't know what was going on, and I always get nervous, like, why are we not selling a lot of stuff? I tell my manager, we have 200,000 listings. We have sales. We have offers, like good stuff, and it doesn't make any sense. We had 3 or 4 horrid days. Then we started tweaking the sales and raising the sales and this and that. So it seems to be a little better now. So I don't know if it's just an eBay thing, something we're doing with our system, making some changes, going to AI. I have no idea, but last couple of days have been better. I see some improvements. We had a really good day on eBay 2 days ago, decent one the day after, and today looks pretty good. So I think we're heading in the right direction. Whatnot, we're kind of not doing much with that right now because my guy is busy, and I think that's it. Oh, hold on. We did get invited to sell on Abe books, so we're going to start that as well next week.
Nice. Yeah, I know a lot of people have been saying that eBay's a little slow today. There were some glitches going on the site and everything like that. How hard should you negotiate? There you go.
Whatever it takes.
Sounds like you're talking from experience there.
Nowadays, that's normal, pulling guns on people. I mean, it's just normal stuff.
Well, in Rochester, yes.
Or Minnesota.
But the whole, I guess eBay was having a lot of problems with loading pictures today for a lot of people when they were trying to list and all that kind of stuff. I had that happen to me a couple of times first thing this morning. I will say sales are slow today, and they were fairly slow yesterday. That being said, and I am the only person that this is happening to, I have been selling on eBay since 2002. This is my best February ever.
Wow.
I am up 54% 30 days versus the prior 30.
Yeah.
Which tells you how bad my Christmas was.
Yeah.
Because my January, I was crying. I was complaining as much as Mr. Magazine, and that never happens.
Yeah, I didn't understand when you said it seems like you're selling 31 days in February. I didn't know what that meant.
There you are. Well, now you do. It's
Jazzy Jeff.
But yeah, so I was doing well. Last 2 days I've been a little bit slow, but again, I cannot complain about that. This is kind of amazing. Promoted listings. Now they've changed the attributes and everything.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. I guess Vanilla Ice is very handsome.
Ice baby, too cold. Any problem you got, you'll solve it. Check out the hook on DJ Revolves it.
Exactly.
Ice baby, too cold. 15 items were promoted that I sold out of 62. That's only 25%. with the new attributes. That is incredibly low. I think a lot of those sales were newer things that we're selling. So I think that if you are promoting, you might do well to not promote any item for the first month or so after you put it up for sale.
Yeah, we raised our promoting to 3% from 2%. And you got your country of origin all done?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. We got ours done too. So that might have helped.
Yeah.
I mean, it really might. It's something as little and stupid as that could make a difference. It's just crazy.
But my question is, do you promote everything right when you put it in the store, or do you wait to promote?
Oh, that's a good question. You should know that. I don't even know.
Didn't
you promote years ago for me?
Yeah, but I'm sure you've changed the promotion numbers and the promotion.
Yeah, I'd have to ask my manager. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, you may want to think about not promoting for 1 month and then promoting after 1 month.
Gotcha. Okay.
Better in January.
Wow.
So a couple of us are doing well. Yeah, my best February ever as well. Yep. Offers 220 old, 319 total. So heavy on the old offers. The old items. People are seeing the old items. Last week was 297. So even though sales slowed down a little bit, people are seeing my stuff. And 278 a year ago. So up what, 15% from a year ago. Sold nothing on $1 Million Peddlers, unfortunately. I did sell 3 postcards over on Viv's Dash Views. No idea what's going on there. 7 items on Etsy.
Wow.
1 on Biblio. And since Sunday, 1 on Amazon. I am still in Amazon jail.
So you don't do A-books, you do Biblio?
I do both.
Oh, you do A-book? Okay.
Yeah,
you didn't sell anything? Okay.
No. But 1 item on Amazon since Sunday.
Wow.
Yeah, that's terrible. I am in Amazon jail big time, but somebody sent me a file. I ordered 7,000 files from China, the replenishables, and I'm going to cut my way out of Amazon jail. So we should be in good shape sometime soon on that. On Etsy, 1,200, something like 1,200. Yeah. I do 2 items a day unless I'm on vacation, day after day after day. So can't argue. I mean, I listed 14 last week and I sold 7. So, obviously not the same, not 7 out of the 14, but how about buys? Are you buying anything, Mr. Magazine?
Not too much. Aaron's away right now, so things are quiet on the adult front. I do have a new customer that's been coming in regularly. He does sports card breaks with autographs and cards and stuff. And I think the high-end stuff he sells himself or sells to like another place, We the Hobby. But everything else that's like, mid-tier stuff, $20 to $50 stuff, he sells me in bulk pretty cheap. So I'm a sucker and I'm taking advantage of it.
Did you get sued didn't you want to call your store We the Slobby? Or am I just imagining that?
No, but check out the hook while the DJ revolves it.
There you go. You're not going to ask me how my buys were?
Well, we know your buys are great.
I heard there's too many. That's what I hear.
That's right, exactly. You got to dust them off.
I know of Gap Mangione. Yeah. From this area.
Yeah. I
know of him. Why? Anybody get any eBay AI suggestions from inactive listings? No, that I am not getting. I'm not aware that I'm getting that.
I don't know. If that's my guy.
Hello, the food Karen. Welcome in. So I went over to another dealer that had bought 50 boxes of books, and he sorted through a bunch of them, and then got sick of sorting through them. So he flipped the stuff to me. 330 books, $80. Can't go wrong with that. Nope. I've got them listed over on Whatnot for auction, so we're in good shape. 12 makers of adult magazines, 400 laser discs. Wow. Ooh, some more naughty stuff. Nice, Carl.
Were the laser discs all adult? That would be pretty cool. 400 adult laser discs. Well, if you want to flip anything and make some quick bucks, I'm always interested.
There you go. Let's see what else is going on here. Elevator music.
Okay. Oh, very cool.
Oh, okay. Yep. Then I got 2 calls yesterday, both of which are set up for Monday. A dealer is emptying out a storage unit and has a bunch of books for sale, including science fiction paperbacks, which I do well with over on Whatnot.
Okay.
So I'll be doing that. And then another gentleman, Dan the Man, is a local buyer, and he always gives my name out for books. And this gentleman called me, and he's got a bunch of science fiction paperbacks. So I said, yeah, I think I can do those.
Cool.
So that's Monday. And then I got a connection. Old Timer gave me a call, and
they're about 2 pounds each. Yeah.
And we need everybody here in the chat to help come up with a way that Mr. Magazine can help me on this. Old Timer got a call, and a dealer reached out to him free, which is a pretty good price, 150 boxes of books.
Are you Old Timer or someone else Old Timer?
Somebody else is Old Timer.
Oh.
Why am I reaching out to myself?
You're old. I don't know. You're old.
Why am I reaching out to myself?
I don't know. I'm asking.
So I have to give the gentleman a call. I called him today and he didn't answer his phone. So I'll try. He probably has caller ID. So I'll probably reach out to him again tomorrow, try to set it up, try to figure out. I want to go down and meet him and talk to him, find out a time thing and all that. Oh, hello, Jackie Jack. Thanks for being a member. 150 boxes of books. I'll cut you in on it. How can we sell it over on Whatnot?
I know where we can store them. I don't know where we can sell them or how we're going to sell them on Whatnot.
Well, I was thinking Mr. Magazine and I do on MISTER magazine over on Whatnot. We do a weekend marathon.
Ooh.
72 hours of Whatnot with books and books and books and books and books and books. Just pull them out of a box and sell them.
You know what? I have some good news for you. Mrs. Magazine is actually going on vacation in March to see her aunt down south. She's taking some vacation time because she's transitioning into a new job. And I'm going to be free for a week.
So there we go.
Yeah.
Possibility. Yeah. Possibility. Imagine 72 hours of Whatnot.
Wow.
Yeah. So something to think about. I'm definitely going to call the guy tomorrow and see what's going on with that.
You have anywhere to store them at this point if it comes through?
Well, I would go down to see him originally, take my car and bring back 10 boxes.
Okay.
But see what his time frame is and all that
keep
stuff.
in mind right now, if you get in on the ground floor, I do have that second 40-foot sea container available for storage. The problem is you don't want to keep it in too long because once the winter breaks and summer's here, spring's here, we're going to be loading it up. So I'm just saying.
But
if you need somewhere to put it short term, that's not
right. But if it would be one of those deals, if we're sitting there, because I don't know what the stuff is.
Yeah.
So we'll talk about that. Could be
interesting.
Oh, awesome. Terrible last week, doing better this week. Still buying though I shouldn't.
Yep.
Join the crowd, Kelly. Join the crowd.
That's right.
So Mr. Magazine and I could be doing something over, but we could do it over on your site to push your site.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah. Very cool.
That would be cool. So we'll see. Glitch of the week. Not a lot of glitches. Well, they're all involving me this week. For some reason, Amazon was no longer connected to Cellbrite, so your minion AI came by and helped me with that, took care of that. Wouldn't that be fun, Flippin' Roo? Welcome in.
That would be cool.
That would be cool. Yeah, we can sit there and do a marathon. Well, not me all 72.
No, we have to alternate back and forth.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Take a nap.
Yeah. Maybe do it at my house, and I could take a nap and go, work out in the basement or something in between or something. So I don't have to leave the house.
You're gonna be carrying boxes of books. That's enough of a workout. How about you're in the back taking the boxes, doing this?
That I can do. Yeah.
Lay down and be pressing boxes of books.
Or if we both have to sleep, maybe my son can come in and sell some while we're
there you go.
napping.
There you go. So we'll figure this out over here. We'll figure this out. It's still buying. Yep. I think we're all doing that.
Yipper.
There you go. See, it'd be hilarious. I actually was checking out UPS or USPS actually gave me back $2.69 because I overpaid on my shipping.
Wow.
So I have not had them giving me money back in forever. Of course, I haven't overpaid on shipping forever. So
I don't really think they monitor as much as they used to. I think there's just so much going in and out. It's just they probably crunch numbers. Like it's really not worth us checking random packages unless it's something stands out, like it's media mail or something. Maybe open up heavy media mail or something. I don't know.
Or light media mail, like overly light,
right?
Like a box this big that you say is medium mail, and you're going, I'm not sure about that.
I just sold a muscle magazine with Dorian Yates. So anything going on with him? Is he like sick or anything like that?
No idea.
Okay.
But the winner for the glitch of the week is me. I had a cookbook set listed, Time Life, 28 volume set. Don't you know I sent the wrong set out to a guy? Ooh. I had 2 sets, both of which had 28 books in it. What are the odds of that?
I have to come up with my trumping that. glitch that my employees did with the Gods and Omens books that were signed. Who were they signed by again?
Yeah, you had mentioned it a couple of weeks ago. Yeah,
so it cost me $250. Yeah, because
all right. Well, I ended up.
I'm a one-upper. I can't help myself.
I told the guy, I said, look, I'll ship the right set of books out to you. They're about $150 set. I said, you keep the other set. Don't send it back.
Yeah.
Because it costs like $40 to ship it because it's like a 50-pound box.
Yep.
And I'm, that's the part that hurt. But I said, I don't want to eat 50 more bucks to have it come back to me. Then I got the set sitting there. And I know what a pain in the butt it was to get it packed. I wrapped much tape around that box so it didn't break.
Right.
I don't want him sending it back, not doing a good job just because he doesn't do it every day.
Yeah.
And the box breaking on the way back. And then I paid that money.
Yeah. Well, you're lucky. Media Mail in the USA. My book swap was both international. So if this guy was going to return the book, there's two $300 books similar, but inscribed to different people. And he wanted Mike because of his dad. Anyways, if he had to return it for the full refund and swap it out, I would have had to give him $500 because the $300 for the book, the original shipping, paying him to ship it back, and the customs fees he paid. So instead,
and that's hoping you don't get any customs fees on the way back in.
So he said, "Hey, give me $250." I'm like, "It sucks, but $250 is better than $5." And the guy that got the other wrong name apparently was happy with it and didn't care.
So, no, two different titles. One was Good Cooks or something like that, and the other is like Recipes of the World. They both had white spines on them, and they both had 28 books. And that's what threw me off because I found a cookbook lot, Time Life, pulled it out. I counted 28. I go, oh, this has to be it. I didn't really look any further than that. 28 books. This is exactly what I need.
So if I want to read about my wife, she's not going to be in those books.
No, probably not. Probably not. No. A couple of site changes. Abe has signed up with Veeqo, Veeqo. Which is through Amazon, which also owns Abe. I have to sign up for Veeqo when I get a chance because the problem with Abe was you'd have to go to PayPal or Stamps or something like that in order to buy shipping. Now you actually can do it right through. It'll log right into your Veeqo. So I have to sign up for that.
You'll have to show me how to do that once we get all situated on Abe's. So cool.
Private Parts by Howard Stern. I read that as well. And Discogs is launching a new checkout experience that ensures your inventory stays active until it's actually paid for. So they're going to make people pay as opposed to, I guess one of the problems they were saying is that your competitors were coming in and buying your item and then never paying for it. But meanwhile, theirs was the only one listed. So if there's some hotter product or hotter item, they're taking yours off the market and putting theirs up.
How many days till the Amazon, the slow pay thing's going into effect?
I sold one item this week, and whether I get paid this week or next week doesn't really matter.
Okay, I'm selling 100 items a day, so I need help. I need to know when it's coming so I can prepare.
Why don't you get an Amazon jail? Then you don't have anything to worry about.
Oh yeah, that's super.
I'm trying to solve. Why don't you talk to her for 1 minute? We're going to do a quick. We've got a non-alcoholic drink, Mr. Magazine.
Can I do my rambling, a pre-rambling to what's going on?
You may.
So
it's half your show. You can do it.
Well, I'm killing some time. The rambling story might be a little long this week. I had a catastrophe happen at my shop in the garage and above the garage. Not due to the winter weather, due to a 40 or 50-year-old copper pipe that flooded my basement, my vault room, and all kinds of things beneath it. There's a little crawl space, and luckily I got to my shop because I was looking for tarps for my warehouse. It's 5 o'clock 2 Thursdays ago, and I heard water. I saw water, but I didn't know where it was coming from. So I finally found out it was coming from the crawl space, and it probably was flooding for about 3, 4, 5 hours. Probably between 5,000 and 10,000 magazines and comics were damaged, along with some other stuff. So I have to assess all that, which sucks. So I did stay up and pulled an all-nighter. I salvaged a lot of the good stuff and separated it. But trying to collect an insurance claim is going to be a whole nother ball game. So I'm working on that. I do have a huge policy, but the adjuster's kind of a stern, female dog. So I got to work on that when I got some time next week. So, okay.
I have never had this before. I will drink. Well, I poured a little in there. I'm not going to drink this right now because in case you want more.
Oh, yeah. I'm fasting. How much liquid do you want me to drink?
Oh, in case you want more, I don't want to.
Okay,
I don't want to
all
do
right.
my germs.
Okay.
So you try it, and then I'll try it.
Yes, I definitely started taking a lot of pictures. Yes, for sure. Do I have to drink this whole thing if I don't like it?
No, you drink whatever. I do. I want to give you enough that you can actually taste it.
It's not bad. It tastes like a candy or something that I've had. It tastes I have a familiar taste to it. Vanilla candy?
I don't know. It is Walovi. And can you read that down there? Because I can't.
Chinese Coca-Cola. No, I don't know what is even. There's no lighting in here.
You gotta hold it up to that light there. Yeah.
Made
Walovi.
from herbal plant materials.
Oh, that sounds
The
good.
recipe from 1820. Aromatic. Is that a word?
Oh, so
I can't see it. It looks like aromatic.
there you
And
go.
refreshing taste. Cooling tea.
There you are. There we go. So
Wow, it's I'm not a tea lover, but this is better than any tea I've had, I think.
wow, there we go. So Mr. Magazine supports Walovi.
Yeah.
And they are not a sponsor, but should they wish to be, there you go.
Hmm.
Get one free with every seat cushion. There we are. Private adjuster.
I may have to if they turn me down. So there's probably retail value. There's probably about 50 grand easily. And I saved 80-90% of it all in the middle of the night, comic books and stuff. I was separating stuff so it didn't get wet, cleaning it off. And then the adjuster came in, some old lady, no smile on her face, and goes, "Just so you know,
That was your wife.
Oh yeah, that was for lunch. So in the evening, the adjuster came in. She goes, "Just so you know, you're not going to get retail. You're not going to get replacement costs. You're going to get what you paid, and you need receipts for everything." I said, "Receipts for everything?" I go, "I buy these things by the truckload for the last 20, 30 years. Like, I don't have receipts." "Well, you're going to have to figure it out, and I don't know what to tell you." So then I talked to my attorney. I talked to my agent, and it's like a negotiating tactic. They want to scare you off, but I spent $20,000 a year on insurance with a heavy premium for multi-million-dollar inventory coverage, and I'll be damned if I'm gonna, they're gonna turn me down for 20, 30 grand. So next week I'll start assessing everything, and we'll go from there.
There we are.
Aromatic. There you go. See,
there you are.
PM Dawn knows. She
does know. She does know. Past the lips and over the gums. Look out, stomach. Here it comes. Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. Item of the week. So we've got 2 items this week. Item number 1, when I was sorting stuff out in the basement, some of the too much stuff that I own, I've heard. Star Spangled War Stories number 84. Now, I happened to take a look at it, and I said, I think that's a good issue. This goes for over $100 in pours, so this is probably a $75 to $100 comic here, coverless.
That's cool.
First appearance of Mademoiselle Marie, right over there.
Wow.
So a lot of they were all war comic coverless. I don't know where I got them from, but this was in there, and it's going in my collection because I do not own this. So do not overlook coverless comics. We did have the video last year where I found the coverless Fantastic Four number 1. So another nice comic to add to the collection. And I went onto the porch the other day, and there was the stoop, and there was a package out there, and I said, I don't think I ordered anything. And I went and I got it, and I opened it up, and as soon as I saw what it was, I stopped looking through it. A few weeks ago, we had Get Thrifty podcast on, and they sent over a goodie box. So do check out Get Thrifty podcast. I don't even know what's in here, Mr. Magazine. If you see anything that you want, let me know. We got a bunch of stickers over here for ARC thrift stores. Oh, nice. You can open that up. A nice letter.
All right.
Or nice card.
Thank you. Dave and Chuck, thanks so much for having me on the pod, and thanks for joining the Get Thrifty pod. You guys are the best. Come for a co-visit, included some vouchers. Thanks, Maggie.
Oh, very
good. Cool. Yeah.
Some more stickers over here for Get Thrifty. So we got those. We got this over here, which Mr. Magazine may want. I don't know. Oh, look at that. Fudge brownie.
Ooh, I will take one of them at least.
So we got a couple of, we got multiple brownies in here.
I'll take one. Brownies. You got 2 of them. Then you can have one of each.
Okay, so we got some brownies there from them. Thank you very much. Definitely do appreciate that. We got a calendar from them. Thank you. Best of all, we got some packing material. Absolutely love the packing material.
Oh, this guy, I mean, he sees value in everything.
I do see that.
What are we going to do with him?
Got some nice pens, which actually I do need these. These are, I've been looking all over the place for pens. I'm going to be using these. You definitely
Everything has value.
I will be using those. Got a coffee cup. Unfortunately, one thing, a coffee cup did break in shipping, but we did get a coffee cup. There we are. Got some nice,
keychain.
For the keychain things.
Yeah.
So nice
or
things
it could be a Christmas ornament if you want.
That's what I thought it was. I thought it was a Christmas
It'll
ornament.
hang either which way, whatever you choose.
So we got 4 of these as well. So definitely want to. That's true. And for magazine, the box.
Yeah.
To climb in there. So thank you very much. I'm sure we'll be on Get Thrifty again, and I'm sure they'll be on again. That was very, very thoughtful and very, very nice. Definitely do appreciate that. Do check Get Thrifty out if you haven't already. They were great guests, and I know they're working on their YouTube channel also.
Speaking of mags, my dog has to go to get his haircut tomorrow.
Okay.
I was thinking, and it's right by the shop, so I was thinking of
mullet.
I don't think so. No, I was thinking of bringing my dog in just to see.
For Canada.
Oh, yeah, that'd be true. It'd be cool. I just want to see like how they would react to each other. My Yorkie and Max. You know, you never know. So yeah, we'll see what happens.
Years ago, I did an audit of somebody that had a couple of dogs. There you are.
It has value.
They had a couple of dogs that terrorized the cat until the cat realized that it had a claw, and it whacked the dogs across the nose. And ever since then,
oh my god!
Ever since then, guess who was running the place?
I feel like my dog wouldn't mind it; it would sniff it. But once like the cat starts coming towards me, definitely get overprotective and start battling. So
that'll be interesting.
I'll keep him leashed.
I'll put it on video. So again, thank you very much, Get Thrifty. And starting off for the week, these are all Mr. Magazines.
Oh.
He had a Smurfs Pale figure lot of 35 figures from the 70s and 80s, $141.79. So about what, $4 a figure?
Yeah.
Got a $35 offer, $1 a figure.
I love Yorkies. Yeah, big Yorkie fan.
Darryl LaMonica, a great quarterback for the Raiders. Well, also for the Bills, if I remember right.
Oh God. Go ahead, sorry.
Signed jersey, $135.18. Got a $50 offer on that. What's the jersey alone worth?
75. I mean, it gotta be, right? I mean, jeez.
So basically, you're saying that Darryl LaMonica's signature is worth a negative $25.
Yes.
Wow.
There's more signed ones than unsigned ones, or more people wearing signed ones than unsigned ones?
I don't know. In 1979, Playboy calendar signed Deborah Fondren.
Yep.
$61.58. He got a $13.50 offer.
I mean, the calendar's got to be worth $30.
Yeah, I was going to say the calendar's got
absurd.
So you're saying that Deborah Fondren is worth a negative $16.50?
Apparently so. Yeah, and she's
So I'm going to buy a baseball and have Deborah Fondren and Darryl LaMonica sign it, and I got a negative $50 right there. Nice.
Yep. Maybe 2 wrongs make a right.
Maybe I'll have, who was it? Was it Roger Moore? Was that who it was?
Oh, yeah, $20. Yeah.
He'll sign it and bring it to minus 30. Oh, time for the Confucius joke of the week.
Yep. I'm listening.
So Confucius is at a restaurant. Calls the waiter over. Waiter, where'd this coffee come from? The waiter goes, oh, Brazil. Confucius says, from Brazil, eh? No wonder it's cold.
Mm-hmm.
Because he thought that they like sent it up from there and it got cold in the meat. I mean, are you getting it? You're not laughing nearly as hard as me.
Good stuff.
We're thick. Nice.
Jeez. Something's going on with the aftermath of that drink now. My lips are like puckering up and stuff.
Are they?
Yeah, it's weird.
Are you allergic?
I don't know. I hope
to plant materials? You could be allergic to plant materials. Seriously.
That's why I never tried weed.
There you go. Yeah. Huh. Well, definitely. We have Benadryl if you need it. Although,
can we? That would be horrible.
Can we wait till you like pass out and like gasping?
I keep wanting to do this. All right, let's go.
That'd be good content. Have emergency come in and everything, haul you out.
Oh yes.
I'll be like, hey, you guys want to get on a podcast?
I was already at emergency a week ago. Please.
I'm sitting here with an EMT. You're laying there dying. I'm interviewing him.
It is true. Something about the natural look of the women in the 60s. You know.
There you go.
Nice.
So only really one big problem this week, and this was
Oh, jeez.
say it to Lily Tomlin's face, and Judy Tenutis.
Oh, God.
Mr. Magazine, okay, what did you sell that was Emmett Smith that had a problem?
Oh, a lot of Emmett Smith figurines and a lot of stuff. You know, some starting lineups. I think McFarlane's, maybe some other stuff thrown in there.
Okay, so the gentleman claimed it got damaged. And I guess Mr. Magazine asked if it got broken in shipping or not. No, they didn't break in shipping. They broke before shipping. Both foot pegs are broken. The football is separated from the arm. I have a lot of figurines and never had a mess sent to me. These are no good to me. I don't believe you want to give me any kind of refund because I gave you a bad review. If you do give some kind of refund, have eBay send me a message and I'll revise the review. I'm not happy because I can't use these in my collection. And if I send them back, it will cost me shipping cost. The pictures are just the way it came.
So he's saying they're broken in the picture then, or not broken? If the picture is just the way they came, means they would be broken in the picture.
That is a good point.
Right? Because it only makes these things are plastic. So like, I don't know how they would have broke it to begin with. And I think the football, if it's a McFarlane, can come off and go on the hand. So I don't know, unless it broke off. Maybe there was a ceramic one. I don't know. But the point is, it would be in a picture of their damage. And I don't think he would have seen it, number one. Number two, we would have said it in the listing. If these and multiple things are damaged, that makes more sense that it happened in shipping.
I believe you knew the pieces were broke because in the pictures, you had them laying down, not standing up. So forget any kind of refund. I buy a lot of stuff from eBay, and every time I buy something from someone, I will put in the review your name, reminding people not to buy from Mr. Magazine. You piece of S. Karma is coming your way. So the Mr. Magazine offered a partial refund.
Was this before or after the flood?
I don't know.
Maybe
Mr. Magazine
there is karma.
offered a partial refund. Shove the partial refund where the sun don't shine. I'll have more fun spreading your name around. So I told Mr. Magazine, do not respond to him. I then reported him to eBay and said, now there isn't a good place to report it. So I reported it under refund abuse or something like that. And I said, please read the messages. He is, threatening the business and all this sort of thing. Hopefully eBay does follow up and does read that because obviously you can't sit there and threaten somebody.
Well, tell me what else you told me when you said, well, when he was going to spread my name, you said, don't forget the dash in between Mr. and Magazine.
I said, any publicity is a good publicity. Absolutely. So, Mr. Magazine, I know that one of the hot new things are tickets, and I know somebody is starting a new auction site out with game tickets and all that kind of stuff. I do remember him saying that he felt that tickets were only in the first inning of collectible, which I don't know about first inning, but I think it is fairly early in the game. I think there is a lot of money to be made in tickets.
Yeah, well, grading certainly helping boost ticket sales.
Yep. So, Pittsburgh Pirates tickets. We're going to talk about those today.
Okay.
Paul Skeen's debut.
Ooh.
His ticket. Guess how much that goes for?
God, I mean, 500?
708.
Okay.
So close enough.
Yeah.
The Game 7 Bill Mazeroski World Series.
That's a
walk-off home run ticket. What does that go for?
Now, does it matter if it's a stub or a whole? I mean, obviously, a whole one's very rare. So
right.
Most of these got to be
it's
stubs.
Stubs, yeah. It didn't mention
God,
condition. Somebody guessed regular condition. Yeah.
$150,000.
$945. That's
a
cheap one, yeah.
That's like one of the most historic games in history.
$945, yeah.
What the heck? And Skeens has been playing for 2 years. Like, what a joke that is. Wow, I'm way off on that. That's crazy.
$1,540. September 20th, 1992, Philadelphia Phillies versus Pittsburgh Pirates game ticket. Mickey Morandini had an unassisted triple play, one of only 8 unassisted triple plays in the history of baseball.
I mean, some guys does nothing for me. I mean,
So basically, you could have the Paul Skeens and the Bill Mazeroski, or about the same price. You could have the Mickey. You get both of them,
That's
or you get the
crazy.
Mickey Morandini.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But you want to talk about, you have to know your games.
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
you could have that ticket sitting stapled inside of a program, and you could list it for $5 or $10.
Isn't the Jordan one, the first game was $250,000? It's some crazy amount. I mean, how many are those from 40 years ago?
Yeah,
that's massive.
Yeah, I mean, so
Don Larson's perfect game, which I had one of those. American Memorabilia screwed me on that one, but yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, the Mickey Morandini unassisted triple play, $1,540. That is crazy. Whatnot's doing a seller conference in Austin in April. Unfortunately, is the same weekend as Allentown Paper Show, so I will not be able to go. Otherwise, that's probably got some value too. Won't be able to go. Otherwise, I would love to go to that. I've never been to Austin before. I think that would be interesting, but I can't. I did actually, speaking of Allentown, I reached out today to my insurance company because being in insurance originally for 34 years for my career, I said, I may or may not have coverage at live shows. Now, I can't think of what would possibly happen. I guess if everything were stolen out of my car or were stolen from the show.
I think you just have to tell them in advance you're going to be there for the dates, because like when I have pods and things like that, I call them. That's what I should do. And just let us know the location and stuff, and we're covered as far. They don't add coverage on, but like it's going to be included in case something happens. So.
Yeah. So I reached out to them today, and they were going to reach back. They were calling the. Speaking of Allentown, speaking of which, exactly. So I did contact the insurance company. I know I don't know much about business, or so I've heard, but I knew enough to call them. Mr. Magazine got an online guru, which there seem to be plenty of them, reached out to him. I looked into your competitor, Sony Pictures.
It's great.
And saw they are making $299.50 in monthly revenues, in which case I would say Sony Pictures has a serious problem.
Yes.
Your listing, Mr. Magazine, is the Assassination of Jesse James DVD. Their listing is Quigley Down Under DVD. So they're making $300 a month selling Quigley Down Under. This gentleman took a deeper look and made another blueprint to show how you could start closing the gap to their results.
Yeah.
So are you going to let your competitor, Sony Pictures, trample all over you? Or are you going to use this? It is an online guru, and if you can't believe them.
I would love to stomp on Sony and be a big name, but I don't think I'm going to do it with the Assassination of Jesse James.
Well, if they're making $300, I might be stomping on Sony.
Well, what is it going to cost for a service? $5? Because if it's like $1,000, wouldn't that be foolish? Anything over even 300 or more, or 200 or more, is foolish.
It might cost $65 for a 45-minute phone call. I hear that's the going rate for online gurus.
What he charged Sony, to make Sony number one.
Oh, tomorrow is my eBay seller clinic call, part 2. We'll see if they actually call me this time or not. Because if you remember last time, I was sitting there twiddling my thumbs. So we'll see if they actually call me tomorrow, 2 p.m. And I actually do have a Whatnot at 4. And then I'm on a Whatnot train tomorrow at 6:30 for ephemera, Thursday train. So do check that out as well. All right, Mr. Magazine, time for the main event. How hard should you negotiate?
For me, I'm negotiating less and less lately because I'm just giving, people are fair. I don't want to nickel and dime people. If it's something I really want or really valuable or something I think I can make a lot of money on or something that's perfect for what I sell, I will negotiate further. And I have been paying more for collections, especially like adult stuff, magazines, DVDs. People aren't stupid. They go on sites and see what stuff, at least asking prices are. So I do have to pay more. But if I want something badly, I'm gonna get it, as to a certain extent. If I have to pay more than 50-60%, if it's something I think is still worth a smaller margin, I will certainly try and work it out. How about you?
So a lot of you know this story because I did do a video about it. There you go.
Exactly.
I did do a video about it. I got a phone call and I was showing Mr. Magazine a few of the things that I bought from a dealer who I've dealt with since, I don't know, 2005, something or other like that. He found out in December. He went down to pick his dog up and got a pain in his back, and it didn't go away. So he went to the doctor. He did an MRI. He has incurable cancer.
Ooh.
He does not have very long for the world. He is looking to get rid of stuff. He's got somebody to help him sell some of the stuff after he passes. But he wanted to move a lot of the ephemera. It was a touchy situation on how to do it, how to approach it. And again, I do have the video up Monday. And if you're behind the paywall, you know even more of the story. I did go there, and I was sitting there talking with him just in general. And he said, you never argue price with me. And that's why I called you. He gives good deals, and I took whatever he had all the time. And maybe once or twice I didn't. But generally speaking, I took whatever he had. I never tried to beat him up on price. He's been in the business. He started selling stuff in 1990. How many people has he dealt with since 1990? Actually, I think 80 something.
Hundreds and hundreds.
Thousands. 10,000. Who knows?
Yeah.
Out of all of those people, who did he call when it came time to sell stuff? The person that is easy to deal with, the person that will take it all, give him a deal. And I know that there are people out there on the other side of that say, try to beat people down on price, try to do it. If it's a deal, it's a deal. And in my opinion, this goes to show that my way does work. And again, that really felt good sitting there for him to go, I called you because. Because I wasn't the only person that buys the stuff that I bought.
We talked about my father years ago. He was the type of guy that would want to get a $10,000 deal for $500 and be happy that he did it. And then the guy's never going to come back to him, So I watched and I would learn that that's cool that you did it one time, but now you're going to lose his business forever. So I try to be fair, just like the guy with the book stuff. He knows Chad did a comic place. He set up at his shows. He knows everyone else in town. He's been dealing with this stuff for years. He's got, pods of stuff. And every week he sells them to me, $200, $300, $400, $500 every week. It's his retirement, but also we never argue. It is what it is, and sometimes I'll be a little under, he'll make this face, and then I'll give him $10, $20 more. I just know how it is. Or I'll win $10, $20 one time, he'll win $10, $20 another time, but he's going to come to me forever, and he's had some really, really good stuff. So it pays for long. You got to look at long term.
And there's a gentleman, and actually, unfortunately, we're all getting a little bit older, and we have a video about that behind the paywall as well. We just shot it tonight. It'll be up tomorrow. The gentleman from California that sells me the magazines did send me an email the other day about, hey, did you get your order? Blah, 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 blah. He said, hey, I'm getting older. I hope my son, I've been telling my son about you, and I hope my son continues to sell off my collection to you as well. Again, because I get an invoice, $140, whatever it is, I pay it. I don't know what's in the box. It shows up. I don't complain.
Sure.
And it's been going on for 20 years like that. And, I could sit there and beat him up because every once in a while something's a little damaged, whatever. I don't, because he throws extra ones in just to make up for it. And we're all happy on that over there.
Perfect.
But this is one thing that I want to say over here. And this is not political. We are not a political channel. 20 years ago, Mysterious Benefactor told me a story about Donald Trump before he was the president, before he was any of that. Mr. Trump was known, him and his people were known as being just very, very difficult negotiators. Very, very difficult. And again, we're not political, nothing all to do with that. A situation happened where they were caught, Trump or whatever, were caught without insurance. Insurance was about to cancel. And so they were calling around, hey, and they were getting very high quotes. And, oh, come on, you can do this for us. You can do this for us. And pretty much everybody across the board is like, no, you need insurance last minute. We're charging you last minute prices on it because you need it as of midnight tonight.
Right.
And I'm making the numbers up because I have no idea what the insurance was. maybe it was supposed to be a $250,000 policy, and they're charging them $350,000.
Right.
And everybody in the industry was like, no, you were always, your people, whoever, were always a jerk in negotiations.
Yeah, right.
Now we got you. We're
Yep.
not, this is going to make up for all that money we lost on these
Yeah.
other deals that we didn't get on these other deals.
Yeah,
And
they got you over a barrel.
Yeah.
Because the alternative is way worse than what premium you're paying.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. And I still remember it from 20 years ago hearing that story. And that really has stuck with me. Be good to people, negotiate fairly with people. Don't turn the screws on them. And in the end, it's going to work out well. And if it doesn't, you walk away and you don't deal with that person again. Is I guess what it comes down to on that as well. So that's kind of my thoughts on it. And I know a lot of people out there disagree. I know that I do watch Orlando over on Pure Hustle podcast, and I listen to the negotiations that he does, and I just shake my head because it's a great deal at $100. And he's like, oh, you take 70 on it. And I'm like, you can pay the 100 and make a lot of money.
Does he get loyal repeat sellers to him though? I mean, it's got to be
some, he claims some. Yeah. Yep. But again, it's a whole different way of doing business than the way that I do. And I'm not saying his way's right or wrong, or my way's right or wrong. My way works well with my personality, and it seems to work out very, very well.
Right.
Did you have anything more on the rambling story?
So right now I contacted my attorney. He read over the policy.
It's a very nebulous policy.
Yeah, it's just it's vague in a sense that it doesn't say I need receipts. It just says I have to write down what I paid for it, what the value is, and also they wanted to know, which he said is absurd, write down everything that didn't get damaged. And there's literally 10,000 items, so like, and again, I'm not going to write down 10,000 titles of comics and magazines and write the volume and a month and this and that. Basically, they're in boxes. They're all completely damaged. I'm going to write box number 1, count up the magazines. Is it adult? Is it non-adult? And just say, hey, this was purchased as it is. This is one item, so, and I kept everything that's damaged into one area. Everything that was salvage is in another area. So it's going to take some time, and my biggest thing was like, and I told my agent and my attorney, I don't want to spend 2 weeks or a month doing all this to get turned down. And obviously and my agent doesn't want it to happen too, because he knows I will be leaving. I mean, who wouldn't, if I'm paying for $3.5 million coverage and, $40,000 and stuff gets wet and damaged and they're breaking my chops, like that's outrageous. I know there's a process, and he says there's a negotiation, my agent. So write down what you got, and then they're going to come back at what they want and so forth. But I'm going to try it out and see what happens. I mean, it's in my premium's 10 or my deductible's 10,000. So I got to make sure that, it's not just $10,000 and stuff, which I'm sure it's not even close to that. There's 50, 60, 70, 80 boxes of damaged, magazines. Comics, I saved a lot of the comics. That was my big thing because it was a lot of good comic inventory, so, but yeah, it's crazy.
Oh, absolutely.
So,
Absolutely. Yep. And so we'll keep you.
Hold on. I had this little nugget. So it's cold. It's been cold out, 10, 20, 30 degrees, and it's in a crawl space above my garage at my business. It's all business inventory, and we cleared out a lot of it. The adjuster comes in. She goes, "It's very cold in here. Do you have heat?" Oh yeah, of course I have heat, because she was thinking that the pipes froze. I go, "This is carpeted. It's insulated. There's expensive stuff in here. We have like tubs of like clothing, Star Wars clothing, blank, all kinds of like Batman, all superhero stuff. And, it was probably 40, 50 degrees in there, just because if it's 20 outside, it's going to be warmer inside." So now she wants 3 months of my gas and electric bills to prove that I had heat in the wintertime with a laundromat, with pipes and, employees. I mean, it's just absurd. So they make you jump through hoops, but it is what it is. So
there you go. I do too, negative numbers, and then really confuse them. Other sellers, them the next time.
Exactly.
Yep, absolutely.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Definitely.
I have to find it somewhere.
Same with the small local thrift stores I frequent. I feel you're giving them all the stuff I don't want to deal with. Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah. And it definitely pays off, in my opinion. It definitely does. All right, everybody. Well, a short show tonight, but a fun show as always.
Yeah.
Make sure you check out all of our Whatnot auctions. Check out everything we got going on. You know what all of that stuff is. And do hit the like button. Oh, and Jackie Jack getting in at the buzzer. In my recent haul, there's a replica of the Declaration.
Of course. Smart.
All right. Do hit the like button if you could, and we will see you. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, it stays cold in your apartment all the time, Eric, from what I hear. All right. Do hit the like button if you could, and we'll see you next video.
Take care. Bye-bye.